Montpellier. Welcome to the Cycling Maven channel. Woo!
You go close up of the Maven.
Good morning, you cracking humans. It is stage 12, I think it is today. And we've just arrived and all the cars are in the main square of where we were last night for dinner. Alright, so Frankie and I are just walking through the village now. What's the name of this square again that we're in?
Place de la Comédie. It's called this because we've got an opera house down there.
Yeah.
That's called La Comédie.
Yeah.
And so that's the main square in Montpellier. It's very famous.
Right, so we are very close right now to where we had dinner last night. That's Boris there. So that was where we had way too many beers. All right, you cracking humans. So I am at the start of today's stage. It's the Ventoux stage. We're not actually going up Ventoux. This is part of the media. It's too difficult for us to get to the top of Ventoux and then get back down. So none of the media, or very few of the media, are actually going to go up the mountain. So today's stage, from a vlogging perspective, don't expect Mont Ventoux and beautiful scenery and people on the mountain, because they're just not allowing us to go up there. And so such is life.
So I'm on the Noah, the Ridley Noah, which is a very fast aerodynamic bike. Campagnolo wheels, which is very, very sweet. It's Italian duty there. My bike personally, I have 180mm cranks, nice and long, bit of extra leverage. I have 38cm bars, very narrow. I have a massive drop from the seat to the handlebars, which is about 19.5 centimeters. So it's full aero position. It's pretty extreme, pretty hard to ride, but over the years I'm used to it. And I think it's more, if you do all the wind tunnel testing of that, the number one thing to be aerodynamic is not the bike or the wheels, it's actually body position. So I feel that my position on the bike is very aerodynamic, so I think that helps quite a lot. And then it's the wheels and frames and that, so that's why I go for the massive drop and aerodynamic position, because that's something I can be in control of. And I ride the cheap bikes and they look good and they're nice and fast.
So I've just teed up to get the EM Cycling and Movistar bikes, so we'll do a little review on those bikes and that'll be good over the next couple of days. So Rob, myself, Francois are driving to the press room on the Ventoux stage, and we're on the main highway now. But unusually, I wasn't expecting this, but we can actually see Ventoux in the distance, and it's just this massive mountain on its own virtually, and you can almost see it's a steeple on top, isn't it?
It's a weather station.
It's a weather station on top, so you can see the thing sticking out the top. So yeah. We have arrived at the press centre, which is at the base of Ventoux. You probably can't see it, but Ventoux is in the distance up there. And so this is about as close as I'm going to get to it on this trip, unfortunately, because it's a nightmare. It's like 100 km/h winds. I think that's why they've actually reduced the brought it down 6 kilometres from the finish, and so this is as close as we're allowed to get, unfortunately. But such is life. So you carry this everywhere?
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name is Gunther Hergos. I'm a producer for Belgian television.
Awesome.
Forza.
Oh, really?
Flemish.
That's a big one.
Yeah. We're with the home of cycling.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I use it because sometimes the press center is some way out of the
You're
technical.
exactly right.
Yeah.
You are a very smart man. Have a look at this, guys.
Everybody says it.
This thing is amazing.
We call it the Sports and Naked bike.
Yeah, mate, it's perfect. You just because I mean sometimes you can be kilometres away.
Yeah, I think it's already 20 years old.
Yeah. So that is the end of the stage. It was pretty crazy. There was some amazing things happening today. I cannot believe Chris Froome ran up the last bit of the Mont Ventoux. But we didn't make it up today, unfortunately. It was just too windy. It was too hard to get up there. So we watched it on television like you guys. So it is the end of the day for today. We've been sitting here having dinner, and we've just been talking about today's stage, a very unique stage. Seeing Froome run up the hill was probably one of the funniest and most interesting things I've ever seen in my life. But we'll throw it to the boys to see what they think. As people who have done the tour for many, many years, we will see what they have to say about it. And it'll be quick. What do you reckon, boys? First of all, Francois.
Richie Porte is going to win the Tour de France. That's all I have to say.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, but that's right. It was amazing today. You know, why did he crash into this motorbike? Because he was leading the fucking breakaway with Froome on his wheel and Bauke Mollema on the wheel as well. They were forcing ahead. They were going to win the Tour de France. They were the podium in Paris, and bang, hit a motorbike. Richie's so bloody unlucky, but he's in great shape. Tomorrow, watch my word, tomorrow it'll be absolutely excellent in the time trial, and in the third week it'll be even better. And if something's happened to Froome, Richie will win the Tour.
And for me, I mean, we talked about all that happened today in a bit of detail, and maybe your viewers will see that. But for me, I think there's so many take-home points from this, and I will reference it again. It started in the plastic comedy. It finished with a comedy. It's my little line for the thing. I don't want to call it a comedy because I don't think anyone was really laughing, although there were some sniggers in the press room because it was just remarkable watching what happened unfold. If you thought that cycling runs by a script, watch the 2016 Tour de France again. It's completely ridiculous. Poor old Richie's Francois alluded is cursed, but he's got the form of his life, and I hope the hell that he wins the yellow jersey this year. That for me, that'd be fantastic. But to watch Froome running in his cleats and doing it in such grace, that's just one for the ages. We'll look back on this day and remember it for a long, long time.
All right, you cracking humans, as I sit here in my awesome little hotel room finishing editing this video from today, I just wanted to finish by saying we could learn a lot from Chris Froome and the way he reacted today. What I found amazing about that whole thing is that he just started running. He knew nothing else. He didn't know what to do, but his instant reaction was to do something. And, they say a rolling stone gathers no moss. I mean, 99% of the population would have just stood there and just given up. And he just started running. And I think that is such for the young people watching the channel, it's such a huge lesson, because a lot of kids, they come out of school and they're like, oh, I don't know what to do with my life. Should I go to uni? Should I travel? you know, it doesn't matter. As long as you do something, as long as you react and you just do something in life, you know, even if it's a law degree or, you know, any degree at university, even if you'll never use it, the main thing is you keep doing something. And that's what Chris showed everyone, he showed the world today, is just do something. So that's the end of the vlog for today. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Maybe the race can be hindered by the presence of fans. The worst that can happen in a cycling race is a fan being killed by a car or run over by a motorbike. And as long as this doesn't happen, all the rest is okay. You know, we'll talk about it in 10 years or 20 years time, but nobody died, you know. And when you see the crowds up there and the motorbikes going through and the cars going through and sometimes in the descents, the real miracle of the tour is that nobody gets killed, you know.